What's going on? Good evening. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great week. And Just wanted to get on here and really kind of just really first off, just definitely welcome to my channel. Thank you so much. If you wouldn't mind, definitely subscribing, liking. I definitely hope through this video to give you some value. Just definitely very excited about what's going on, what I'm doing, what I'm working on, and just really, over the last year and a half, what has really just been happening in my world. And so, again, I really wanted to share, first off, my story. First off, my name is Gabriel Montoya. I am an investor. I invest in, I'm a daily trader of Forex and crypto. Daily trader meaning I spend probably about an hour and a half, trading, currencies in crypto, and then also I invest in real estate. I'm a real estate investor, and then also in tech startups. And so again. What I wanted to do is really just kind of talk to a group of fellows, and colleagues, by real estate investors. As we went into this pandemic about a year and a half ago, we were all faced with really some options. Many investors didn't make it through. Projects went uncompleted. Lumber costs went through the roof. Lenders froze up. Lenders weren't lending money, as a result of just uncertainties. So again, just many things happened in the real estate industry, especially if you were on the investor side. And so, I definitely found myself in that situation where, again, I just kind of stopped all real estate, kind of business, for a second. It gave me an opportunity to really pivot. Really kind of look at my business and really, evaluate and really make some moves. About a year and a half ago, a gentleman by the name of Sam Morgan came to me, and he had always been checking up on me and just really seeing how I was doing from a business standpoint, and really just really offering up ways to other streams of income that I could definitely entertain. And one of those streams was Forex, and I had seen what he had been doing. I had seen results of what he had been doing, and I just, to be honest with you, I was not knowledgeable. I was afraid. I had fear. I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know. I thought I had to have big bank accounts in order to obviously trade in the forex market. I didn't know anything about this industry, and so my response to him was no. My response was him. I was busy. My response was, again, I just couldn't take anything on at the time. Obviously, as the pandemic hit, I found myself, literally 8 to 12 hours in front of the computer. And, again, like I really just got out of my own way, and I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to invest the time, and I asked him to kind of show me again, really what this was, and how I'd really implement this and bring this into a stream of income for myself. And he went through the information, and one of the things that I saw, was how to compound daily interest. This was mind blowing to me. Obviously, as an investor, I understand interest. I understand interest rates. I understand how interest is compounded. Again, working with hard money lenders, I've paid a lot of, interest only type of loans to get deals closed. I paid points on interest. So again, like, I understand interest, and as an investor, we pay interest. One of the things that I really liked is I had an opportunity to compound that interest. I had an opportunity to really take a small amount of money and really compound that into something bigger and greater. And I was really caught off by that, and I was really intrigued by that, and just blown away by how I could do that. And that's what I want to show you today. Is again, one of the things as a real estate investor, we can go out and find deals, and we can locate deals. But if you once you locate the deal, you then have to find the funding, whether it's private, whether it's hard money, whether it's conventional, whether it's FHA, whether it's, whatever your lending options are. There's also qualifications. You have to, again, are you going to use your credit? Are you going to use someone else's credit? Are you going to use business credit? Like, how are you going to purchase this home? And that was definitely a big challenge, as an investor, is you just had to kind of have that pipeline ready to go, if you found an opportunity. And so again, in real estate, the biggest challenge is money. One of the biggest obstacles is capital. And so again, learning to trade Forex, and really, investing the time into learning the skill set, I have been able to really learn a skill set that has allowed me to build capital and has allowed me to really become the bank. It's allowed me to really be able to now look at projects and to really be able to go out there and evaluate projects. And, again, I now have the capital to be able to move on these projects and to be able to do things with these projects. If other investors come to me with projects, I'm able to evaluate them and look at them, and I'm able to make investments into those projects as a result of compounding daily interest on just small investments that I've been able to make. And again, as a result of learning this skill set, again, you can go out to the web, you can go out to the YouTube, you can go get into signal groups, but again, I went to the source. And coming from real estate investing, I didn't go to YouTube to learn how to real estate invest. I didn't go to YouTube to rehab homes. I didn't go to YouTube to learn these things. I invested into a program. I invested into systems. I invested into people. I invested into mentors. I literally rubbed elbows with individuals who were doing what I wanted to do and who were doing it successfully. And I literally just copied their process, and I copied their blueprint, and I went out and duplicated that. And again, I looked at trading as the same thing. As if I can find individuals who are doing exactly what I want to do, who are consistent in the market, trading every single day, and I can rub elbows with them, and I can build a relationship with them. The chances and the likelihood of me learning the skill set is very high, and that's exactly what I did. I really got into the academy, IM Academy, and I really just became a student. I was in classes, I was in lives, I chatted, I made connections with these individuals on social platforms. So again, I really dove into the platform and really was committed to learning this, because again, I knew that if I learned this skill set, that it would change my life, that it would put me on a whole different trajectory of really capital and what I'm able to do. So what I would like to do is really show you what compounding interest is and how it works. And again, I'm going to take a small amount of money, $250, and I'm going to show you over a period of 100 days, if you were to compound that 8% daily, what that would do to you and do for you. And again, this is a perfect world. Understand that there will be days that you lose. There will be days that the market, again, regardless of however we evaluate it, we read it, because again, keep in mind, when you evaluate the market and you look at the market and you read the market, it's like reading a book. You're evaluating it, you're analyzing it, and you're really learning and reading what the market's going to do. We obviously can't predict what the market's going to do, but based off of future, past results, past, tendencies, past, resistance and support and resistance, past levels, we can really determine kind of what that future looks like. And again, then grouping that with confirmations from algorithmic strategies, we're able to really, really get pretty pinpoint as far as entries and exits of a market. But also keep in mind that the market's going to do what the market's going to do. All we simply need to do is we just need to follow it, and we just need to know how to trade it as it moves in the direction it's going to move. And that's what I've gotten great at. is really understanding the market, not trying to control the market, but just following the market and trading along with the market. Like they said, the trend is your friend. So again, going along the market, obviously it's easier to swim downstream than it is to swim upstream. And so again, understanding that trading is a game of patience, that it's a game of discipline, and the more discipline and the more patience that you have, the more consistent that you're going to be, and the more wealthier that you're going to become. So let's jump into compounding daily interest. Okay, great. So let's go to Compound Daily Calculator. Okay, we're going to go to compounddaily.org. Okay, and this is going to come up here. You're going to type in 250. You're going to put in an average interest rate of 8%. You're going to do it for 100 days. Okay, and you're going to do 100%, because again, over the next 100 days, we are not going to take any type of withdrawals. We are going to keep our money in this account, and we are going to leverage it, and we're going to trade it. Okay, so the next 100 days, and then also this is we're going to do this in the Forex market. In the Forex market, we do not trade the weekends. The Forex market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay, so now we're going to go into no weekends, and we're going to go ahead and calculate this. Okay, so as we calculate this, okay, we're going to take a $250 initial investment, and within the next 100 days, we're going to grow that to $549,000. Okay, how does that sound? Sounds amazing, right? Absolutely. And again, if I can even get a portion of that, if I can get a quarter of that, if I can get even an eighth of that, how amazing would that be? So again, understand that this is a perfect world. This is compounding 8% every single day. Okay. Again, for example, yesterday, 37 minutes. Okay, wasn't feeling too hot. Jumped in the market for 37 minutes. Was laser sharp, sniper trades, and I was able to build my account 22%. Okay, so again, it's a matter of just being consistent, and the more consistent that you can be, the more wealthier you'll be. Because again, you'll be able to do things like this. You'll be able to really take a small amount and really compound that amount and into large dollar amounts. And so again, you can see the potential of what you can do if you just focus on learning the skill set. So if this skill set took you the next 6 to 9 months, 12 months, 18 months to learn, but at the end of it, you can actually, compound an account to even get half of this, or a quarter of it, or even an eighth of that. What would you think of that? What would you pay to do that? So again, understand the ROI, understand the potential opportunity of return on investment. And again, okay, you are in an industry where you flip homes, buy homes, where you're able to hold on to properties. So again, if you can do this and you can learn this skill set, and you can now have a supply of money in capital to be able to go out there and really put into those properties, how would you feel doing that? Again, this is what I saw, and this is how powerful trading in the Forex market is and learning the skill set is. Okay, so this gives you a breakdown of exactly what you should be doing on a daily basis. What should I do? Okay, how much do I make today? How much do I need to make? Okay, and again, this is about discipline. All right, understand that I am not trading more than 1 to 3% of my account on a daily basis. Okay, so again, understand that if I take a 5% loss, I'm out for the day. I sit on my hands. Okay, if I take a 1% to 3% trades, okay, and my goal is 8%, I need to win 3 trades. If I win three trades, I'm done. I stop. Okay, easier said than done. All right, trust me. Okay, but again, if you can become disciplined in your trading, because again, keep in mind that this is not a sprint. Okay, this is a marathon. Okay, we do not need to build all of this today. Okay, we need to do this over the next 100 days. And if you can be consistent over the next 100 days in your trading journey, okay, and you can learn this skill, and again, following what the market's going to do, not trying to make the market do what you want it to do, but learning to trade with the trend and understand, really moving along with the market, you will be successful. Okay. So again, what would you do with this? How would you utilize this in your business? Again, just some things to start kind of thinking about. Okay, perfect. So again, this is compounding, and again, you can play around with this. This is compounddaily.org calculator, and again, you can go in and put any amount that you want in here. But at the end of the day, okay, you don't have to start off with big amounts. Okay, you just have to learn the skill set, and the better that you are at the skill set, gosh, the easier that this is, and the easier, the wealthier that you'll be. You learn this skill set, and you will dominate, and you will definitely solve huge problems within your business. Okay, so what is I Am Academy? Okay, what is I Am Academy? So I myself, I partner with I Am Academy, and what I do is I bring people into the platform. Okay, and by bringing people into the platform, what I'm doing is I'm giving you access to over 150 educators. Okay, you have access to many algorithmic strategies, and you're going to figure out what algorithmic strategy is going to work best with you. Okay, the ultimate goal is you're going to depend on the education to become an independent trader. Okay, that's the whole goal, is to be able to be able to go into the market on your own time, and be able to pull profits. Okay, but in the beginning, let me show you what you're going to do. All right. Okay, so in the beginning, what you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to become a student. Okay, you're going to become the best student that you possibly can. And again, I don't know what that looks like. I don't know how much time that you are going to invest into this. I don't know how serious you are, how committed you are. Again, this is going to the results of this are going to be the exact reflection of what you put in. So what you put in is going to be what you get out of this. Okay, and again, that's how this works. Is what you put into this, and the time that you put in is going to be what you get out of this. All right. So let's look at this. So this is the platform. So you're going to jump into this platform. You're going to have access to so much information. And again, how you use it is up to you. All I can do is share how I used it. I can share how other people are using it, how other people are getting results, but ultimately it is up to you on how you use this. All right. So first off, completion shows like how you've completed, what type of rewards you won, things like that, tasks, levels, things like that. So you go into academies. Okay, and what this is this allows you to really be able to learn the basic skill sets of trading. Okay, these are 2-minute videos, 2-minute training videos. Again, you want to just listen to these. They're 2 minutes long, very simple. You can run through quite a bit of them within an hour time frame. And again, they're going to teach you what pullbacks are, fundamentals analysis, sentimental analysis, support and resistance, trend lines, pullbacks, breakouts, fakeouts, scalp, swing trading, what is FX options. So again, it's going to show you all of this information, and again, it's going to give you the basics, so that when you go into these strategies and these educators start talking this lingo, that you know what that is. And again, don't get ahead of the process. Okay, be patient with the process. If you get ahead of the process, okay, you're going to miss out on nuggets that you need to be successful. You're going to miss out on the basics, and where the by getting the basics is what's going to help you go out there and really be successful. So again, if you're anything like me, I know that you want to jump in, you want to get going right away, but you have to relax, you have to be patient, you have to be disciplined. And like I said before, is if you're looking to just try this out and give it a shot, don't waste your time, don't waste your money. Okay, this is not something that you're going to just try and give a shot. You're going to have to put in some time, and you're going to have to put in the effort in order to make this happen. And if you're not willing to do so, you won't have the results that I showed you earlier, and you won't learn the skill set. Okay, and again, the result is up to you. I was committed to learning this. I promised myself, I made a commitment to myself, to my family, that I was going to learn this skill set. And that's what I did. Okay? So again, understand that, make that commitment. If you're going to make that commitment, do it. Okay? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. You're going to spend time in these charts. But again, over time, okay, the difference between you and I is that you are new at this. Okay? The difference between you and I is that I just have more time taking the shot. Okay? But again, if you take the shot, you learn the fundamentals of how to shoot the right shot, I'm telling you, the ball will go in the basket more times than not, and that's what you want it to do. Okay? So now we go into Go Live. Go Live has to be probably the biggest and greatest, it has to be the greatest part of I Am Academy. What you're able to do with Go Live is you're able to go in here and you're able to actually tap into individuals who are coaching and training right now. Okay, so for example, we have Evan who's on right now. We can go into his session right now and we can listen to what he's doing. Okay, we can listen to his analysis.
Ignore that one. When things come close like that, it's
okay.
It's better
so,
to kind of ignore it. Couple pips off, couple ticks
I can
off. Like
chat with Evan right here. You know, I can tell him, I can ask him questions in regards to what he's doing. I can get into a conversation with him as far as what he's doing. So again, like, this is very powerful tool. And again, like, it's 12:30 a.m. and you're able to go into a live session right now and you're able to learn and be a student. Okay, this is live. All right. So again, how powerful is that you have access to that? Okay. And again, if let's say Evan was your favorite, he has multiple sessions here. He has sessions from yesterday. He has sessions from 2 days ago. The 17th, he had 2 sessions. So again, like, you can come in here and you can listen to his to his calls and to his sessions, and you can learn from his sessions, and you can learn what he does and how he trades, and you can take pieces and parts of that, of what he does as well. Okay, so again, Go Live is so powerful, such a powerful tool. Okay, and again, as you look at this calendar here, you can build your schedule. Okay, so if you want to take some classes in the morning, great. If you want to take some classes in the afternoon, perfect. If you want to take classes in the evening, great. Again, how do you want to learn this? Okay, you're able to jump into these, as you want to do that. Okay, and again, you can go into these and you can watch these, and so again, like, keep in mind that you can go into any of these. Like, we can go into FRX. We can go into we can go into Tyrone Foster. We can go into, if we want to, let's go into Kevin Serrano. Okay, you can go in and watch his sessions. So again, there's just so much information here and so much knowledge and access that you have. Again, how do you want to learn? How do you learn? And again, you can really take advantage of this Go Live platform. You have access to, okay, and then you have access to strategies. Okay, each of these individuals, some of them actually use some of the same strategies, but you have access to strategies. That again, these strategies, what they do is they give you confirmations. Again, as you learn, you learn to read the market. These give you even more confirmations of when you should get in, when you should get out, how long you should stay in, things like that. Okay, and again, when you click on these, the educators will teach you how to use these. Inside the academies, you can go in and you can watch, the videos on how to use these. Okay, so again, FRX, DeLorean, colors, you have pivots, steady levels, gold cup, vibrata, harmonics, H-effects, you have liberty, freedom, hourglass. So again, like, if you go into liberty, for example, you have access to the web slinger. Okay, and again, you can utilize these strategies to take profits out of these markets every day, all day. Okay, you obviously learn the best time to trade. You learn, when not to trade. So again, like, you come in and you be a student. You come in, and that's the first thing, is just coming in and being a student to the system. You learn the systems. You rub elbows with these educators, and you learn what they're doing, and you learn how they're doing it, and you duplicate them. Okay, can you copy people? How good of a copycat are you? That's all you have to do. Okay, again, do not complicate this. It is very simple, but at the end of the day, you have to put in the time, and you have to put in the work. Okay, and again, that's really the platform. You're going to have access to algorithmic strategies. You're going to have access to educators. Okay, how much does this cost? How much does the academy cost? Okay, so let's talk about that. All right, so let's go into back office, and let's go into what that looks like. Okay, so let's talk about this. All right, so to get started in the academy, okay, what you're looking at, okay, is there's a couple different ways that you can get started. Okay, you could actually get started. You can become an elite. You can become an elite student, meaning that you have access to everything. Okay, and that startup is 324. Okay, so if you want to jump into everything, you want to really try everything and get a feel for everything for your first month, I recommend that. I highly recommend that, because again, that gives you access to everything. Okay, it allows you to really figure out what is your best strategy, and you just dive into everything and you get a little piece of everything. Okay, and then that's $274.95 a month. All right, again, this is a subscription. Okay, there's no contract involved. Again, I just showed you that how over the next 100 days, what you could potentially do as far as a return goes, as you learn this knowledge and as you learn this skill. Okay, so again, if someone said, hey, for $274 for the next 6 months, but once you learn this, in the next 100 days, this is what you could do, is there any doubt or is there any question? Like, would you have any hesitation at all? Okay, and again, how that outcome is up to you. Okay, when I saw this, it was mind-blowing. It was over. It was done. I knew that I was committed to learning this, and I knew that I was going to put in the time, and I was going to put in what I needed to make this happen. Okay, and I was going to become a student, because at the end of the day, if I could take $250 in 100 days, okay, and make $500,000, or even $200,000, or even $50,000, how much does it cost? It wasn't an issue for me. Okay, and it still isn't. All right, and I've been in the academy now for almost 2 years. All right, okay, so you don't have to do the elite. Okay, I myself, I'm HFX, so I do HFX. I'm a binary trader. So what I do is I do HFX. All right, so to get started with HFX, it's $234.95, and then $174.95 a month. Okay, so if you took $174 and you divide it by 30, okay, I believe it comes down to about $5-6 a month. Okay, so for $5 to $6 a day. So I think it's like $5.80. So $5.80 a day. Okay, less than a Starbucks coffee. Okay, you're able to learn a skill set that will absolutely change your mind. What's holding you back? What is holding you back from taking this step and really focusing on educating yourself in this market and learning this skill set? Okay, so again, like, this is what I Am Academy is, and why they are so powerful, and why they are the #1 educational platform when it comes to Forex. You can go to YouTube, you can get signal groups, but again, you're going to waste time, and you're going to come back, you're going to message me, and you say, Gabe, I wasted money, I wasted time, I should have just started the academy to begin with. Because again, there's no system. You're not following a system when you go to YouTube. You're not following, any type of educator or building relationships. You're simply just, you may take a couple trades here and there and win a couple here and there, but if you're really wanting to, really obtain a income stream and really be serious with this, again, invest the time, invest the money into yourself, make the investment into yourself and become a student of this and put in the time and the work. And I'm telling you, you will have the results. Okay? So again, you can do regular FRX, same thing as HFX, $234.95. Enrollment, $174.95. DCX, same thing. DCX is obviously, we see the hype of Bitcoin. We see that it hit its all-time high. Okay, but again, there's a lot of hype. A lot of people are getting into Bitcoin because of the hype. Okay, but how do you trade Bitcoin when there's not hype? How do you sell Bitcoin? How do you trade it against the US dollar? How do you trade it against Ethereum? What altcoin should I be buying? Okay, what should my portfolio be made of? Okay, again, we have educators, just like how I showed you Go Live. You have Go Live educators that are on helping you on the Bitcoin side. Okay, so again, as you go from Forex, as you build your capital up in Forex, you then put that into the crypto space. So again, I'm now transitioning into the crypto space a lot more heavy, because again, I'm now building capital. But again, you can add on things. You can add on Forex strategies, if you are in DCX Academy. So again, understand that you have the ability to really dive into four different streams here. You can go FRX, HFX, DCX, and then ECX is actually how to build an online store. Okay, what products to buy, what's trending, what's hot, what's not. Again, we're obviously coming into the biggest buying time of the year, holidays, and so again, what should I put into my store? What should I be buying? Where should I get these things from? And again, you have live educators that will teach you and help you do so. If you wanted to build a Shopify or you wanted to, to do Amazon or something like that. So again, there's just tons of opportunity, with the Academy. And that's what I was blown away, is just really for such a small, investment. I went to college. Again, I can tell you, investing into my education to do real estate investing, that was an upfront cost, and again, it was definitely far more than what I would pay for my education here at I Am Academy for 4 or 5 years, 6 years. It wouldn't even add up to that. But again, I looked at, if I was just given an opportunity, and if these individuals can do it, okay, I do believe in myself, and I know that I can do it, and that's what I did. Is again, on one of our first properties that we did, I was able to obviously get a return on that investment that I made. Okay, same thing with this. Is it's so easy to see your return on your investment, because again, the cost is so little. But at the end of the day, what would it be worth? What is free worth? Okay, there is an opportunity. I'm not going to dive too much in depth to it, but if you did want to get the education for free, okay, which again, I don't care how much money I make. Free is free. Everybody likes free. I like free, and so I Am Academy will reward you for referring 2 people. So if you bring on 2 people, okay, by the time of your next subscription fee, you can actually waive your subscription fee, as long as those 2 individuals stay enrolled in their program. Your education's free. So again, everything that I just showed you for free, costs nothing. Okay. Again, imagine if you were to go to college and they said, hey, if you bring 2 of your friends to come to school with you, your tuition is free. Okay. What would you do? Would you tell your friends? Would you bring your friends into be your study buddy and go to school with you? I promise you, you would. At the end of the day, free is free. But again, if you don't want to, get it for free, again, you don't have to do that. You don't have to bring other people into the platform at all. So again, the company does reward you by obviously sharing what you do and bringing others into the platform. So again, that is I Am Academy. Like I said, my real estate investors that are out there, this is something that if you are not making your money work for you in this manner, and you're still out there searching and going through lists and making calls and doing all of these things to try to find these private lenders when you have these deals, or you're missing out on deals because you don't have your funding lined up, stop. Maybe it's not you, but you need to get someone on your team that is doing this for your team, that is doing this for your company. I'm telling you, like, this is so profitable, and this can be so impactful to your business. And again, I understand that I'm talking to real estate investors, but what if you had the opportunity, or you had someone on your team, or you as the entrepreneur or business owner were able to actually learn this skill set? Okay, what could this do for funding for your business? I mean, I'm telling you, it changed the game for me. It completely changed my life. And what I do now is, like I said, I trade anywhere from a half hour to 2 hours a day. Okay, and the rest of the time is mine to work on other businesses, to do things with my family, to do things around the house. Okay, we have an Airbnb business that I do maintain. And again, in the next 6 to 12 months, we do hope to expand that and build that. As again, we're just building this capital. We're just building this thing up. So again, if you've heard some valuable things today, reach out. My contact information is below. My social feeds are below. I'd love to answer some questions for you. If you need some additional questions answered, let's get those answered for you. Let's answer some questions. Let's address any concerns that you have. I can definitely go through any of this again for you. Let's connect. One of the things that I do ask is if you can subscribe to my channel, if you can like, share, that would be awesome. Where I'm at in my career is I'm all about helping people. I love to help people. Someone brought this to my attention. Someone gave me the opportunity. I took advantage of the opportunity, and I've made the opportunity what I've turned it into. And what I'm doing now is I'm sending that elevator back down. And those that want to jump in the elevator and want to link arms and come along the side with me, I'm willing to invest and help and do whatever I possibly can to assist you in being successful in this journey. But again, I can't do the work for you. I can't put in the time. You have to do that. And if you're willing to do that, then again, I would say, let's go. Let's make this happen. Let's have a conversation. Let's get you on board. Let's get you, into the platform, and let's get you studying, and let's get you into these sessions. Let's get some broker, let's get some things set up as far as accounts go, and even if it's getting some demo accounts for you, so that you can really start, moving in the direction of making this happen. And so again, I look forward to working with you. Thank you again so much for taking the time that you did. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like my channel. And as my mentor says, is we will see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded. We don't look down on anyone unless we are reaching back or reaching down to lift them up. Believing that you can is more profitable than believing that you can't. And again, thank you so much. I will see you at the top. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing night. Take care.